Heyo listeners, RJ here. While we don't usually do an introduction for the podcast episodes nowadays, instead moving it to a mid-episode commercial break, it was needed for this episode. Also, this intro is going to be a bit long-winded, so apologies for that, but there's a bit of information I need to relay about the recording before we begin. If this is your first time listening to this podcast, I want to let you know that the quality of this episode, which I will get into more in a second, is an outlier to the quality standard that we have now, and was recorded back when we were starting out and didn't really know any better. For a better idea of our show's sound quality without jumping into an episode that's far along into the campaign story, I would recommend checking out the 2019 Halloween special Terror from Elmwood Cemetery, or the first episode of the Vassanoka Adventures campaign. This episode is the second half of one recording session we did back in 2018, and until May 15, 2020, was part of the first episode of the Darkness of Xarthemis, released on May 16, 2018. So if you're a long-time listener and feel like you've already heard this audio before, it's probably because you have. This recording was made on a week when most of the regular party at the time was unable to meet, at a time when I was actually caught up on editing and releasing episodes on a weekly basis. So to have an episode that week, Ash and I got together with my older sister Mandi and future Realms and Nerds co-host Ray to play what was supposed to be a quick one-off session of a dungeon of my own creation. The latter half of the episode, though, which is a good part of this episode, ended up running much longer than I anticipated, probably because I made the final encounter a little too overly powered, and had to, in session, find ways to make it more manageable for the trio without causing a total party kill. Now, about the quality of the sound of the episode. This was recorded in the dining room kitchen area of the house, which ended up being a very poor choice in hindsight, as there were other people coming in and out of the room to make and eat food, the dog was coming in and out of the room, the grandfather clock in the living room was chiming in every 15 minutes, and at one point I remember the front door got opened and closed. It was a last-minute setup in a space that could fit the four of us, and being relatively new to recording at the time, it was one of the biggest recording mistakes that I think we've made along the way. So huge apologies for all of that. It's something I absolutely wouldn't allow to happen in any of the recordings that we make now. As usual, we appreciate you checking out our podcast. If you'd like to follow our social media to keep up with the podcast, we are on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook with the username Realms Nerds, all one word, no spaces or underscores. We also have a community Discord group for the podcast and our other homebrew entertainment projects, which you can find a link to in the episode description. Thanks again to our friend Kyle for composing the main introductory theme, and thank you all again for listening. We really appreciate you. Now, let's get into part 2 of the Darkness of Xarthemis. Previously on Realms and Nerds.
In Goliath culture, they have 3 names. His first name is Tyr. His second name is Snowstrider. I haven't come up with clan names.
And then your character is a
Barbarian.
She's a forest gnome. Gnomes have lots of names. We tend to choose 3 of them. The personal name, the clan name, the nickname I have. Harkana, Chipoffin, Smokeflash.
She is a
Rogue.
My character's name is Dave. He is a half-elf. He is a cleric.
The city of Dorrin was a sullen, broken land, practically destroyed by its ruler, the wretched Xarthemis, who dabbled in the dark magics of the world. He ruled for 20 long years before the good men of the land could stop him, and only with the help of a mighty halfling sorcerer by the name of Atrum, she and the men managed to kill Xarthemis and his followers and confine their corpses to a twisted dark crypt. This crypt was set up outside of town and was warded to keep others out. However, I have recently been informed that the magical seal has somehow been broken. We believe it may have been a small band of goblins who seek to plunder the treasures that were buried with it. Directly in front of you is a pile of rocks. On the back wall and on the left wall of this room are 2 doors. Underneath the rocks, there is a trap door. So you're each opening a door then? Are you guys opening them simultaneously?
Yep. 3, 2, 1.
You pop open the trap door and you see a set of stairs that lead downward. You two open up the doors. Ash, you go to peek in. The door opens up and hits you in the face as a goblin flies out. Ray, a goblin flies out of your door too. I need you all to roll initiative against these goblins.
Oh, fucking great. I told you we should have just gone through the trap door.
I have the trap door. 3 plus whatever 2 was 5.
14.
That's 5.
14?
That's okay. I'm way over by the trap door.
19.
First up in the order is Dave. You have 2 goblins.
I have 2 goblins. Okay. 2 goblins. One facing me and one way over there by Guy. She's safe back there with her very little health. So,
Moderately safe, I'm sure.
moderately safe indeed. I'm going to use Sacred Flame. Okay. Make a dexterity saving throw.
7.
Nope, I hit him.
Okay.
And he takes 1d8.
And that was the
Radiant
one
damage.
right in front of you?
Right in front of me. So I just reach my hand out and cast Sacred Flame
And
at
he
him.
takes how much damage?
5.
Okay, you burn him, and he is burnt real bad. Next up is that goblin. He's going to retaliate by, he draws his scimitar and takes a swing at you. 15 versus AC.
Well, I have a shield, so 16. Nope, he's not going to hit me. -1. Their strength is -1.
Do you have your shield ready?
Oh, I always have my shield ready.
Okay.
I always carry that. I never put that thing away.
He swings, and it glances off of your shield. Next up is Tyr.
I'm gonna attack the one in front of me.
Okay.
Alright, so is there enough room to swing my battle axe at him, or?
I mean, it's a melee weapon, and he's just kind of right in front of you, so yeah.
I have a reach of 5 feet, so.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna roll one more time as my reckless attack. I got a
Okay.
3 that first time, there's no way I'm gonna hit him. So, a 10 for the second one.
Okay. You swing, and he ducks, and you miss.
He totally whiffed.
So, I
whiff.
have disadvantage next roll.
Okay.
When next roll against my AC. You have advantage.
I have advantage against next attack against you.
Mhm.
Well, here we go. He's going to try and retaliate and stab at you with his scimitar. 17 versus AC.
Hey, you have a lot of health, though, so I mean,
All
you're
right.
not at 20. Oh, you are at 24, aren't you?
Okay, scimitar, 1d6 plus 2. He deals 3 damage.
I'll take that damage.
He stabs you right in the stomach. You don't feel it very much.
I'm looking at him like, what are you doing, buddy?
Alright, next is Harkana.
Now, remind me how those goblins are doing?
The one facing against Dave is pretty bloodied,
Mhm.
and he is the one you can see clearly from your vantage point at the
Yes.
other side of the room. The other one is, you cannot see the other one, but he is perfectly fine because
Why
of
can't she see him?
because of the large
The
mass
rocks.
that is Tyr standing in front of that
too,
guy.
him.
Well done.
Okay, so
wasn't that
I'm liking where I am, so
Okay.
I take up a position behind one of them rocks there in the pylon next to take out my hand crossbow here
Okay.
and aim it at the goblin I can see.
All right.
Not shooting through the dude who saved me, stabilized me, so.
She's hiding.
7.
So, Dave, I'm going to need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
That would have been funny if it would have hit me. I would have laughed so hard.
I got a 12.
12? You deftly duck out of the way of the shot.
It's like he can see what I'm trying to do.
Right.
Not doing it so well, but I
Next
tried.
up is Dave. Dave takes
You
out
know
his
what?
bow and shoots her.
How do you like it? No.
I wouldn't blame him, really. I just ducked behind that rock,
swing at the goblin in front of me
Okay.
with my mace.
All right.
Mace to the face.
Mace to the
face.
I rolled a 10.
You swing the mace, and he ducks, and you miss. Next up is that goblin, and he's going to try and attack you. 6 versus
Nope.
AC. All right, he tries to stab at you, and you kind of jump back, and he misses.
We are just dueling here.
Next up is Tyr.
Alright, I'm gonna take another swing at the goblin in front of me.
Okay.
Come on, Daddy needs a new pair of shoes. Or 25.
25 versus AC.
Mm-hmm.
You hit him.
9.
What about your...
You swing at him, and he gets wedged in your axe. Dead.
So he just cleft him, but not quite all
You
the
know what the
way.
problem with these damn things is? Their blood is so sticky that when you get an axe in them, you have a hard time getting it back. I yell and I throw it. I rip it back out and I fall on my butt and I'm like, oh.
You kind of swing it backwards, and its body flies towards Harkana. Harkana, I need you to make a dexterity saving
She's
throw.
way the hell over here.
I know, but he's a strong boy.
I believe it. I see that
He
thing.
threw
I try
a
and
wolf
duck.
40 feet across the room, and this guy was lighter.
And it was a what?
A dexterity saving
So
throw.
18 plus 4 is 22. Yeah.
Alright, you jump back towards the door. You, dive.
What door?
You slide back towards the door that you guys came in through where the drow was. Next up is Harkana.
Yep. Alright.
You have one bloodied goblin.
If you hit me with a crossbow
that is
bolt,
now kind of
healing
not exactly in a great spot for you to see.
Okay, cool. That sounds fun. Can I just run back towards the rocks?
Sure.
And that's it.
Yeah.
Because he's gonna get mad if I almost hit him again, and I can't see this goblin because
you run back to the rocks,
So I run back
and
to
you're
the
just
rocks.
chilling there with the corpse of the other goblin.
I take it.
Hey, buddy.
I start,
How's your family?
Yeah, start looking at that body,
Hey.
All right.
checking it out, just eyeing it.
Next up is Dave. You have a bloodied goblin in front of
I'm
you.
gonna swing my mace again.
Okay.
Mace to the face.
It was almost an 18 too.
6.
You swing, and he ducks, and he stands back up, and he does kind of like a teasing maneuver. He puts up his thumbs to his ears and sticks his thumb out, or sticks his tongue out, and kind of goes, blows a raspberry at you.
Ugh, wish I had extra attack.
And then now he's going to attack you.
Yeah, he is.
That is going to be a 10 versus AC.
Not so much.
He nervously chuckles after missing you with this swing.
And then I'm going to stick my tongue out at him and go,
Next up is Tyr. You are sitting with your ass on the ground.
Can I see him?
it takes half your movement to stand
Yeah,
up.
but like I said, he's partially blocked by Dave.
Oh, okay.
But
so
you're gonna have to take some of your movement speed to get half your movement speed to get back up from sitting down.
I sit up, or I
Okay.
stand back up,
Okay.
and I move to a vantage point where you can actually see the goblin and won't hit Dave, if that's possible.
So what over by the pots
What's
or
your
something?
movement speed?
30.
So halved is 15. You can definitely get to a spot that you can see him.
So he's over by the pottery, right? Something
You
like
can, you can either walk into the corner in amongst the pottery or walk around him to the other side because those doors are fairly close. It's not a huge
Well,
pile
okay,
of pottery.
he doesn't see me, he's probably more,
that. We're engaged in a duel to the
so
death.
do I get advantage if I take a shot at him?
From where?
Wait, I grab a pot from...
Yes!
I grab a pot,
So
and I
inspired.
chuck it at its head.
So
Okay,
inspired.
go ahead and do
I cheer you on from the rock pile.
Arranged yourself, yes.
So 15 plus probably my strength,
Dexterity.
dexterity, so 15 plus 2,
You-
so 17.
You clock him right in the head with it. Go ahead and deal damage.
It's probably a bludgeon, so... Do I use my strength with this one?
It doesn't
use your
matter.
dexterity.
You throw the pot at him and it clocks him in the head, and he falls over dead. That is a
I'm cheering.
strong...
Thank you for
I-
finally being useful.
I've been useful throughout this entire thing. What are you
Yes.
talking about?
You threw
Alright, you're now in a room with two
Oh, yeah.
dead
I'm with the
goblins.
one that I'm right
and a
next to.
trapdoor.
I'm going to search
You-
the goblin in front of
Okay.
me.
You each find a scimitar and a short bow on one on each of them.
Oh, I can't use any of them. How much
Anybody want
experience
the
did we get?
scimitar?
You get
That would be a no.
a grand total of 100 XP. Alright, now you've got this trapdoor that has stairs that lead downward.
I'm going to look into the room my goblin came from.
Okay. You guys look in the rooms and they're just empty rooms. They were kind of just hunkered down there, chilling. waiting.
Okay. All
They
right.
were kind of on guard.
Do you guys want to go down the trapdoor now? Just proceed?
Well, while we're
Can I
doing that,
go-
I steal whatever clothing that goblin had. Just
Okay,
saying.
you steal
Cool.
its ragged goblin clothing.
Rags.
Oh, she's
Sounds
living
good.
the rogue life, ain't she?
Can I go first?
Yeah,
Down
go
the
ahead.
stairs?
Yeah.
Knock yourself out, my friend.
I
It
follow.
is all on you.
Follow
How do I
right
use his
behind
voice
him.
again as their character? I'm loving this.
Alright. So you guys go down the stairs. At the bottom of the stairwell is a bedroom of some sort. On the far end, there are 4 doors, 3 of them locked. The far left door is unlocked. Each door has a symbol on it. The first door on the left has a skull design. The second door on the left has a lightning bolt. The next door has a star, and the door on the far right, a sun. Going clockwise from the stairwell that you just came down, which is in the bottom right corner of this map that you're drawing, there is an armory cabinet, and then in the other corner, a coat hook. In the middle of the left is a storage chest. Above that is a bed, or well, next to it is a bed. After the doors on the far right, pretty much directly in front of you guys on the far end, is another storage chest, and then closer to you, between you and that chest, is a bookshelf. Above the 4 doors is a sign inscribed with the words, "Search only one."
Armory chest.
Tyr is searching the armory chest. All right.
I'll choose the chest next to the bed.
The chest next to the bed?
Yeah.
All right.
Is the bed over here? Where's the bed?
The
I'm
bed
checking
is
the bookshelf.
The bed is there, so the storage chest there.
Okay,
You're
I'll
checking
check
the
this
bookshelf?
one.
All right, so, Harkana, you go over to the bookshelf, and you search among the books and through the bookshelf, and you don't find anything out of the ordinary, just a bunch of books on a bookshelf. Dave, you open up the storage chest, and inside is a pile of clothes, and as you dig through them, you happen to find a key that has a lightning bolt on it.
Cool.
And Tyr, you go to the armory, and you open up the armory doors, and the armory appears empty. However, I'm going to have you roll a perception check.
4.
You got a 4? It is an empty armory.
Now, does that search only one refer to the doors or to the room?
You can search one thing in the room.
Oh, shit.
You have each searched one thing. You have found, amongst these items, a key with a lightning bolt.
Alright, guys, I guess the only way we can... Well, you said the skull room's unlocked?
The skull
Yeah.
door is unlocked, and you now have the key to the door with the lightning
I
bolt.
have the key to the lightning door. I think we should go through there. I don't like the looks of that skull myself. I mean, Tyr, I know you love a challenge, but I really have a bad feeling about that unlocked door.
I want to
I quickly
know.
opened the skull door. Just kidding.
I want to know what's behind locked doors. The unlocked door just not as interesting.
I agree. Let's go through the lightning door. I walk over to the lightning door and unlock it.
Okay. You guys unlock the door and open it up. As you walk in, you notice all 4 doors lead to the same room.
Ha!
And
I go figure.
there is a sort of a low reverberance as you unlock the door and walk through.
Oh gosh.
Perception check.
Wait, what do we see as soon as we walk in?
Upon entry, you notice the room gets less wide as it goes further in,
Okay.
almost as if a trapezoid when looked from above. At the far end is a pile of treasure and loot.
Oh, forget that.
Okay, I'm rolling for...
In the middle of the room is a throne of black diamond. Upon seated is the body of Xarthemis. His eyes black and lifeless, but his body alive. On each side are 3 goblins on one side and 3 skeletons on the other.
But Rick, are they spooky and scary?
Yes, they're spooky, scary skeletons. They
I'm
send shivers
doing
down
it
your
like
spine.
this. Is that how you're seeing it?
Yeah, they're just in a sort of
So we just came
formation.
in this door.
He sees you and says,
Welcome, adventurers.
Why do I feel like that's not a real welcome?
I see you have found your way to my crypt. Now, you will perish.
and we're going to roll initiative.
You gotta do the Obama voice. Then... Perish.
Going all Captain Kirk.
Please, Mr. Obama! Please!
Well, that's a 7.
Then
And
perish.
8, 9.
Hey, that's
Also
9.
9 and 9,
Nine
and
and
I rolled a
nine.
10. I'm better than you guys. Because I'm better.
Grabs his head, puts it in the toilet, and flushes it. Come on! What's up now, nerd boy? Please, get my head out of the toilet.
Please get my head out of the toilet.
Hey, Zarthon, or whatever the hell your name is, sit up for a second. I gotta swirl you, this nerd.
This nerd's gonna produce flame on your ass.
First up is Xarthemis. Xarthemis slowly rises from his throne, looks over the 3 of you, and is going to, let me see.
Sit back down.
We wish.
And think about his life. Why am I even here anymore? I should be fucking...
you
Think
want to
about
buy
his
some Netflix?
unlife.
You want to go home and rethink your life.
I want to go home and rethink my life.
He is going to cast lightning bolt at your small troop. I'm going to need you all
He's
to
gonna
make
kill
a
us right
dexterity
now.
saving throw.
So, 13?
7.
13 for me, 2 plus 4
We're
is 17.
I'm so fucked.
Harkana, you are able to dodge out of the way. Tyr, you are also able to dodge. Well, you guys don't actually dodge out of the way, but you...
They take half damage.
You're going to take half damage. Dave, you are going to take some damage. You do not jump out of the way of the lightning fast enough.
So
Fuck
10.
me.
So 20 damage
I'm
and 10
dead.
damage.
That's it, I'm gone.
So you're at 14, bud. You're by yourself.
So I get really freaking pissed off.
You're going to be erasing that from the
Alright.
podcast.
So,
Screwed we are.
next up is one of the goblins, and he is going to ready an attack, and his turn. Next up is one of the skeletons who's going to do the same, and next up is Dave.
Please roll a 20. That's a fail.
Okay. Next up is Tyr. You have 2 downed companions.
I don't think we're gonna win this.
No, we're not going to win this one. You mind giving us one of us a potion of healing or something?
I drank my potion.
That's how you got your health back?
Yeah.
He did both.
That's how come he's the only one
Wait,
still standing.
can I loot him for a potion of healing and then drip it back in his body?
Yeah.
You can take his potion of healing and give it to him.
I walk over to him. Boom. Boom, boom, boom.
In your
I loot
slow
his body.
stride, Xarthemis runs over and stabs you through the heart. Game over.
I loot his body, and I retrieve his potion.
And drinks it himself.
I put it to my lips. I put it to his lips, and
I throw up.
live, darn it!
Alright, Ray, I'm gonna need you to roll 2d4 plus 2.
2d4 plus 2.
Yep, that's what potion healing does.
4, 8.
I got 10
Plus
health back.
10, so 10 health back.
Okay. Dave is back in action.
Next up is Harkana. I'm gonna need you to make a death save throw.
10.
It's a fail, right?
Alright, next up is one of the goblins.
Are you trying
One
to
of the
get under the
goblins.
table or something? You can't
One of the
go for
goblins.
that.
He is going to attack Tyr.
We're only up against 7 guys. We can do this.
That is a 1. He takes a run at you and
Sees you and runs back.
tries thrusting you with his scimitar. You step out of the way, and he falls onto the ground prone.
Okay.
Can I make an attack of opportunity on him?
Yeah, go to make an opportunity attack against him.
So that's a 14 plus 6. So that's a 1d12. Yeah, so 1 plus 5.
You deal 6 damage.
6.
He is looking real bad. Alright, next up is one of the skeletons. He is going to draw his short bow and try and take a pot shot over at Tyr. 14 versus AC.
You get advantage, right?
If it's a tie, yeah.
Yeah.
He gets it.
Alright. 7 points of damage.
I have 7 health left.
After that hit?
Yep.
Okay. Next up is another one of the skeletons. He is going to draw his crossbow out and prepare for battle. Next up is one of the goblins. He is going to take a short bow out as well and ready for battle. Next up
Is Xanathar.
yeah, next up is your death, Xarthemis. Xarthemis is going to use Chill Touch on Dave.
Doesn't he have to be close to me?
Wait.
Oh.
No, 120 feet.
It's a really loose definition of touch.
He's like Mr. Incredible, or he's like...
Mrs.
No,
Incredible.
or he's like, what is the...
Alright,
he's
so that
like,
is 16.
He's like the dude from Fantastic Four. He just kind of, like his arms
Is it
stretched out
16?
there. He just
Also, that was the exact same power as Mrs. Incredible, so I was still right.
Yeah, 16
Yes, you
versus
were.
AC.
But
God damn
I was
it.
thinking
Mr.
about
Fantastic.
something.
You just
Mr.
tied my
Fantastic.
AC.
Mrs. Incredible, Mr.
Sorry.
Fantastic. He's basically the
Alright.
same name.
He hits you with Chill Touch. He creates a
Pay
ghostly
attention about
skeletal
that.
hand,
Oh, shit.
grabs you. 7 points of damage, and with this hand grasped around you, you will not be able to recover any hit points until the beginning of Xarthemis' next turn.
Boy, I took 7 damage? God.
Yeah, you took
So
7.
I'm down to 3.
Next up is one of the goblins who is ready to attack, and he is going to charge at Tyr. That is going to be 14 versus AC.
Yeah, you get it because of...
Oh, right. Oh, your AC is
Advantage.
14?
Yeah.
Wow, I thought your AC was a lot higher as a barbarian.
Mine's 16 with my
You got
shield.
really good. 7 points of damage.
He's
Funny,
down.
Dad.
Okay, I'm going to use Stone's Endurance.
Okay.
That lets me shrug off 1d12 damage.
That's right. Go ahead and do that,
Clever
my friend.
boy.
That is 5, so I have 2 health left. I am looking really...
Wait.
bad.
You shrug off that damage, so you have You sure got 5 of 7 damage.
Yeah, so you...
Oh, so I
There you
find
go. 5 health left. I'm saving health points here, bud.
there you
That's
go.
why I'm in charge of healing.
All right.
Still
So,
not looking too hot. I mean, 5 of 24?
I'm at 3.
next up is Dave.
I need healing.
Genji over there going, I need healing.
Do you? I don't think you do.
You know who does need healing? Your third member.
I don't
I
think
can't be
so.
saying I need healing. I'm totally unconscious.
Somebody who's still alive is going to cause a...
Alright, what the hell? I'm going to use my channel divinity,
Okay.
and I'm going to use preserve life.
Okay.
As an action, I present my holy symbol, which in this case is an emblem. I'm just wearing around my neck. And I evoke healing energy that can restore a number of hit points equal to 5 times my cleric level.
Okay.
So I can restore up to 10 hit points. And I choose any creatures within 30 feet of me and divide those hit points amongst them.
Okay.
So you're at 5 and you're at 0.
Yes.
I'm gonna give you, guys.
I was going to say which year we're both
Yeah.
over
You.
here.
I'm
It's
gonna
an
give
audio
you.
platform. You should probably say who.
I'm gonna give you 3 and I'm gonna give her 7. You said till the end of Xanthar's turn.
To the end of his next turn.
Great.
So,
All right.
that's
So whoever's
a
next.
real long time
Next up
from
is
now.
Tyr.
Tyr, you got 2 goblins.
I want to
next to you.
take the goblin that's bloodied as hell on the ground, and I want to... Well, first I'm going to rage. Alright? First I'm going to rage, and then I'm going to grab the goblin by his leg, and I'm going to toss him at Xanthar.
Go ahead and do that.
Strength check. So that's a 14.
Remember, you have advantage, so you have to roll twice
Oh.
because you have rage.
So that is
21.
a 20... No, it's a 20. 14.
Oh, I'm sorry.
1.
Critical fail. You said you picked up the one that was on the ground?
Yep.
The bloodied goblin.
Okay, so you throw that goblin and then the goblin is dead. Xanthar missed, and so I'm going to need you to do 1d4.
So 8. I'm gonna take this opportunity.
You hit him. It's as if like he got slapped in the cheek, and then he just slowly turns and looks dead at you.
He's like, why are you like this? Alright, well, that'll end my turn. Okay. Spectacularly.
Next up is Harkana.
Guess I'm gonna take an aim at him. Might as well, try and give him something back for what he's given us.
Okay.
You preferable.
Take that short bow and pull back the string and do just
Let's
diddly.
go!
Wow, it's 17.
17 is going to hit. Go ahead and deal damage.
7.
You shoot him with an arrow, and it embeds itself inside of his body. Let's see. Next up is one of the skeletons. The skeleton is going
He's probably not
to
happy with me now, but
position
something.
itself in front of Xanathar. The skeleton is going to take its short bow and try to shoot at Tyr. That's going to be a of 6 versus AC.
No way, dude.
Okay, he shoots, and it misses you. And the goblin that's next to you is able to jump out of the way and not get hit. Okay. Next up is another skeleton. He is also going to position himself in front of Xanathar and also try to take a shot at Tyr. And that is going to be a 7 versus AC, I believe. Nope. Okay. The goblin just barely misses being hit. Next up is the other goblin that is still over by the podium, I believe. He's also going to position
He's sitting on a
himself in
podium?
front of him.
Sitting on a
And he's
black
also going to
podium.
try and take a pot shot.
The prejudice.
At Tyr.
Exam.
7 versus AC.
Nope.
Okay.
He was just like,
And then the goblin,
Leave.
it doesn't even come close to the
Leave.
goblin. He shot the other
I
way.
didn't have it all.
Alright, next up
Wish I could be killing
is
each other.
Xanathar. Xanathar disappears
Ah!
and reappears
No.
further back in the room.
How far back?
Like
no.
in front of the treasure.
So
Would that
awkward.
put him at like
That's-
130 feet away from us then?
He's about 120 feet away from you.
Okay.
hey
Okay.
guys, do you want to see the goblin that far?
Please, I
Knock
do.
yourself out, bud.
You see how far I threw that first one?
Please
I gotta
try.
beat that.
But
He's going
I'm
to
looking
shoot.
forward.
Scorching Ray creates 3 rays of fire and hurls them at targets within range.
I'm
So
gonna
it's
guess
range
we're
of
somehow still in
100
range.
of 120
One bolt is going after each of you. I'm just going to go from the table. So Tyr, that is 10 versus AC.
Nope.
Alright,
Jesus.
it shoots over your head. 8 versus AC against Harkana.
No.
That's not fair. It's gonna be a 20. He'll roll.
I've got to stay here cheering him on.
God!
22 versus the AC
You wanna
on
kiss my...
Dave.
Yeah, you hit me.
It hits Dave and he
you
flies
really?
into the back.
How much damage does it do?
Jeez.
That is a good question.
I'm dead. I mean, it doesn't matter. I'm dead.
8 damage. You go damage. Dave is now in a heap on the floor.
Your dungeon is too hard.
Next up is one of the goblins.
The one next to me, right?
Yes. He is actually going to retreat and try and get closer to Xanathar.
How far?
Wait, he's disengaging!
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
I want to grab him by his little leg.
Uh-huh.
Yes, I'm cheering you on.
Get over here!
Rah, cheer.
We're gonna go with 19 plus 2, so...
You grab him by his ear.
Rah, cheer. Yeah,
You have a good grip on him by his ear.
You just like grab. He's like,
how close are the skeletons together near his throne?
They were all positioned in front in a defensive formation, like right at the throne.
He's gonna
If I wanted to go bowling,
with one
if I wanted to hit 2 skeletons with 1 goblin, could I?
You will try. There's actually 2 skeletons and a goblin over there, by the way.
so he's making
all
I guess
three of
they
them
I
are
want
just
to.
right
Well, the
in front of
goblins, the skeletons are taller than the goblins.
So it's his
I
strength
imagine.
against your
Like a
dex.
head taller.
So
yeah.
you're
So I'm
you're
gonna-
going for
I'm gonna
an
tr-
up throw.
I'm gonna try to throw them at both of the skeletons.
Okay.
Is this an
Rah,
athletics?
cheer.
Or
Rah,
He's
cheer.
making a strength check.
And I get advantage.
Mhm.
So, because I'm
Rah,
enraged.
cheer. Rah, cheer.
So that's 21.
Alright, you throw him. He's sailing across the room at these 2 skeletons and the goblin.
Mainly the 2 skeletons, but if he hits that goblin, I will be so impressed. All 3 of them?
One of the skeletons and then the goblin are able to duck out of the way. They kind of jump.
for the goblin anyways.
One of the skeletons gets the brunt of the blow.
I can just see this. It's like Potato Head with the RCs getting thrown at him.
8.
If he had blood, he would be very bloodied. He's losing some bones.
What about the goblin?
And the goblin?
How much damage did he deal?
8.
He dead. This skeleton is, he's gonna shoot his bow at Tyr in retaliation. 15 versus AC.
Yeah, you got me.
Oh, that's 8 damage.
So 4 damage.
4 damage? Very good.
Oh yeah, because you have
Piercing damage. It's halved.
resistant.
Yeah.
Nice.
Okay.
So I pull it out of me and I break it in half and I go again. Damn it all!
Next up's Dave.
That's a fail.
Next up is Tyr.
So I run up and I shoot my short bow at the one that I have, I guess,
skeleton that you hit?
bone mealed.
Alright, go ahead and...
10.
Not gonna hit.
Mm-hmm.
You shoot the arrow and it flies into the
Through his
throne.
bones.
Yeah, it flies between his bones and hits the back of the throne. Next up is Harkana.
Alright, I think I shall run up a bit closer,
Okay.
taking up the left-hand wall side, not coming up the center. I then take my short bow again. I think I'll aim at that goblin that's right there up alongside, next to the throne, not in front of it.
Okay.
Short bow was that same one, so yeah, plus 4 is 22.
You're gonna hit him.
Okay. 3.
Okay. You deal 3 damage against him. He's looking pretty bloodied. So, next up is one of the skeletons. He is going to run towards Xanathar.
Which one? One of the ones in front of the throne?
Or is
No,
it
the one that got hit by the flying goblin is not the one. It is
the one that ducked? Or
it's the one that
okay.
ducked out of the way.
So one of the ones from the front.
He's going to get closer to Xanathar.
Okay, so he's somewhere behind the throne.
Okay.
now.
Mhm.
And then the other skeleton is going to do the same thing. That is not that one. The other one. That one that's in front of the throne is still in front of the throne. So the third skeleton there is he's actually now, because he's already pretty much there, he's right by Xanathar again. And then the goblin that you just hit there, Harkana, is also going to go towards Xanathar. And next up is Xanathar.
Do these guys have spell slots, or are we just screwed?
He does.
So he's burning spell slots. That's nice.
At that range, yeah.
God, if I was alive, I have ideas. I have one that could probably kick his ass full size.
Which
Does
you
it include tossing a goblin?
He's going to use Chill Touch against Harkana. 15 versus AC.
Yep.
Okay. That is 3 damage.
Okay.
And you cannot be healed until the beginning of Xanathar's next turn.
Well,
That's no problem.
we're very much losing this battle.
Down to 4.
Next up is one of the skeletons.
The one from
The one that was in front of the thing, and he is also going to head towards Xanathar. Next up is Dave. You need to make a death save throw.
I need a 20 bad. Hey, I
There
can
you go.
with
That's a
that.
success. Next up is Tyr.
Alright, well, I run close,
Yeah,
and I take
okay.
a pot shot at that goblin.
Okay.
Can I run up to the throne and sit on the throne and use the throne as a cover?
Sure.
And take a pot shot at the
Yep.
goblin, and then...
Yep,
and
that'll
then
give
duck back
them
in?
disadvantage on attacks against you.
Oh, so that's a 17.
17 versus AC, you're gonna hit.
That's 3.
3, he is incredibly bloodied. Next up is Harkana.
I definitely run forward another 25 feet.
So still
Puts me
along
at-
the wall.
Yeah, still
Okay.
along the wall since I'm trying to shoot him. If I tried to duck behind
Alright,
the
you
throne,
can
I
see
probably
from your
couldn't get
vantage
anything.
point you can see all of them. However, one of the skeleton on the far side of Xanathar is hard to see, but the other
Yeah.
the goblins,
That's-
Xanathar, and 2 of the skeletons are easily seen. 2 of the skeletons have full health. One of them is hurt kind of bad, and then the goblin's really hurt. Xanathar is a little bit hurt too.
I'm taking out my short bow and aiming for that goblin again. 15.
That'll hit.
8.
The arrow flies through his body, and he collapses to the ground dead.
Legolas style.
Yay!
Next up is one of the skeletons.
Because we killed the goblin.
Kill the goblin, kill the goblin, kill the goblin, kill the goblin.
This skeleton is going to maneuver itself around to stand in front of Xanathar, and then he's going to try and take a shot at Tyrn. 13 versus AC.
Nope.
That arrow ricochets off of the back of the throne. Next up is the other skeleton who is going to... He's going to move up by Xanathar, so now he's right next to him. He's also going to try to shoot at Tyr. 11 versus AC.
Nope.
Not going to hit. It also ricochets off the back of the throne. Next up is Xanathar.
Fantastic.
He's probably going to try to hit at me.
He is going
Oh, hell
to cast Mage Armor on the skeleton that is
Ah.
hurt.
Figures. Which one is it?
It
Which
is-
one's the hurt one? There's 2
The
in
one
front.
that had just ran up to him.
What does Mage Armor do?
You touch a willing creature who isn't wearing armor and protective magical force surrounds it until the spell ends. The target's base AC becomes 13 plus its dex modifier. The spell ends if the target dons armor or if you dismiss the spell as an action.
That's just great.
So he's got a
last?
higher AC until the spell ends.
How long is that?
If the target dons an armor or he dismisses the spell as an action.
So there's no time.
Yup.
I could I could take your shield, I could throw it at him, he could catch it, that's donning armor, and then I could shoot at him.
Actually, that would take up your action, but good try. Alright, next up is that skeleton who is going to take out his bow, and then he is going to shoot at Tyr.
Thank God.
5 versus AC.
One of these times, it's gonna be...
It's gonna hit you.
It's gonna
You're
crit, it's gonna
die.
be... a crit 20. Either that or a crit fail or a crit 20. The crit
Watch you
fail...
roll both.
Next up is Dave. You're gonna need to make a death saving throw, since you're
Give me that
still
thing.
on the ground. with no
Please
help.
be a 20.
Boy, you...
One more and I'm dead.
Yeah, you're not in a great spot on your own
You
accord.
may as well just
Next up is Tyr.
stabilize me because I'm
Well,
screwed
I'm
at
gonna
this point.
shoot at one of the skeletons that
Okay.
does not have the mage armor on. That would be an 11.
That is not gonna hit. However, the one you weren't aiming at was also kind of right by him, and he does get hit.
The one with the armor?
No, the
Oh.
other one that's unharmed. So I need you to roll damage against him.
Okay.
They were standing right next to each other. Oh shoot! I also need to.
So
Wow, you
5?
also hit Xanathar with that shot.
5, both of them.
Yeah, it like hit him, and yeah. So you did 5 damage.
Uh-huh.
Okay.
And
What's that?
7 damage for Xanathar.
Oh, okay. Next up Ew, this is Harkana.
Gonna use this move to run up and duck behind that throne with Tyr there. He's up on the throne using that.
Well, you can
I
do
can
that,
be by
or-
the side.
Yeah, or we could go stabilize.
You could go stabilize.
Or we could throw
actually,
caution to the wind and see how I do.
But I mean, like, I'm 50 feet away from him right now, and I can only go 25 feet a turn.
Yeah, and even if he
he's
didn't action rush, that wouldn't be worth
No.
anything.
I was gonna say, I still wouldn't reach him, so I'm much closer to this throne.
I just realized I forgot to say that because that goblin body was by the throne. Tyr, this goblin had a potion of healing on him.
Are you freaking? Get your ass back here and save me!
I don't even think I'm gonna be able to make it all the way over there.
I mean, he
Thanks for
could
letting
toss
us
it.
know.
Yeah, I know. I totally blanked on that because Ray does all these sweet things that
Yeah,
take
you're
my
good at
attention.
tossing things. Just throw the potion.
And yet I have
at
no inspiration.
the
I have
potion
no
a day.
inspiration.
You realize if you miss with the potion, there's a wasted potion right there.
So I should just drink it myself.
No!
Like a baller.
Yeah,
I have great
So-
partners.
both of these goblins had shield potions on them. There was because you killed two of them by the throne.
So we could take one, I could drink it, and we could take the other, and we could give it to Dave.
You're not going to get enough of distance to get it and get back to him. So if you want to be able to heal him, you're going to need to have Tyr throw you one of them. 'Cause
You
you're
realize
not
he
gonna-
didn't know about them, so he didn't pick them up.
No, he knows about them. I forgot to mention. That was me.
You should let him have already gotten the health potion because of this.
No, it makes no sense.
But you
I
were
will
just
give you.
all excited
I will
about
give
the
you
skills.
advantage on tossing her the thing.
Right,
I will
so,
accept your advantage.
All right.
Alright. If you come
He
to
had-
the throw...
Say, how does this work
He's
spatially?
gonna have to make a athletics check.
Can I do it right now?
Tyr,
Will you
he's
give
throwing
me,
it.
will you give me
Or
a
strength
So-
check. Sorry. Just
So,
Will you give me a
in this
chance to do it?
instance,
Yeah, that's
where
what I'm
am
saying,
I in
'cause you
this
have to
room right
throw it.
now, then?
At her.
And I'm still raged.
yes.
The first question is, if he's throwing it to me, where am I at in this room right now?
Have you moved?
I thought I had ran
You
towards
could-
the throne, but as I was
If
running
you
towards
were-
the throne, you told us he
I
found
know.
potions.
That's why.
So if
you
he's
could be
throwing me this
wherever- are you
potion,
still
then
where you
no.
were? Okay.
No, I am
Then you're
50
where you
feet up the side wall, and he's throwing me this potion to try and give to Dave, because I'm not going to be a lot of help in the melee part here.
Oh,
Let's throw it over the cord and just not.
So that's 4,
Yeah, okay.
and that's 17, so...
17. All right. You throw it to her, and now I'm gonna need you to make a dexterity throw.
Alright, 3, 8,
So we got a 10.
Dexterity saving throw is
8.
12.
All right. You catch the health potion.
The whatever that is.
Potion of healing.
He threw something at me, so I was like, oh, hey, caught
Okay,
it.
so what are you going to do now?
You now have a potion of healing. What would you like to do?
Trying to run back towards Dave so that he can
Okay.
have it. He needs it more than I can, because
All right. So
if I heal him, he
I'm
can
gonna need
maybe
you to
heal me
roll. If
again.
you're gonna go back here and heal him, I'm gonna need you to roll 2d4 plus 2.
You realize, never mind.
What?
But this will be her action, essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically, it's like this. I'm not joining
She's
in the
playing
fighting
your part
right
since
now.
you're down. She's playing the healer.
I'm running to try and heal the guy who could maybe heal me later in this thing. It's a 3. Ah! That's in the ground.
We are having a horrible time with Fletcher.
Yeah, you are.
Nice!
Move things.
And that's a 1.
So I get
plus-
6
Yeah,
health.
6.
There you go.
He's alive!
Good
Dave
God,
is
that was...
alive!
So
Podcast people, I'd like to thank our DM for Mercy.
Yeah,
For
thanks.
Mercy.
It was something I've literally been sitting on, like,
and I'm now.
these guys are gonna have
now.
shield potions and healing, and
Thank you.
then I completely forgot to mention that. Alright, next up is a skeleton. Skeleton is going to shoot at Tyr.
You got 3 archers just blowing at you.
That was a 20 on that first roll, however, it's
Say lucky
only
for him.
8 versus
He decided-
AC.
He jumped on the throne.
The other-
It's not gonna
He's
hit
like
me.
dead at you. And
Next
then
up
he's
is the other skeleton. He's going to try to do the same thing.
That's another 20 to first.
5 versus AC. It also hits it and ricochets off. Next up is
found a lucky throne.
Xanathar.
Xanathar's just like...
And I'm just...
Next up, we die. Again.
Well, depends on what he's got.
I'm pulling down one of my,
That's
I'm
true.
pulling down one of my eyelids, and I'm sticking my tongue out at him. You idiots!
He's going to cast Magic Missile. However, the only person in range is here.
Oh, so you have to make a dexterity saving throw 3 times.
Wait, no, wait, it just...
Wait, is it
doesn't
dexterity or is it
hit me?
ACs?
It automatically hits me, doesn't it?
No, something happens. I can't remember what. Because I dodged a magic missile in our last, when I was Dorrin.
Okay, usually it does hit. However, because you have the cover, I'm going to give you a chance to not get hit. You're going to have to make 3 separate dexterity saving
Can I see
throws.
the card real quick?
Yeah, it doesn't say any. 1 for each missile.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
I had to make a dexterity saving throw.
So 6, 8,
that's gonna hit.
19,
That one will miss.
17.
One of them hits. For 2 damage.
Lucky bastard.
Nice.
I have,
2 health.
Yeah.
but I do have a health potion.
Oh,
You do.
yeah, that's
You have
right. You
another
do.
one.
You can save yourself. I
All
don't
right.
feel so bad.
Okay, next up is the skeleton that's hurt real bad. He is going to try and take a shot at Tyr with his bow.
I'm gonna be so pissed off with that.
14 versus AC.
Well, boys, it's been a nice run.
3 damage.
You had no chance.
Wow,
Anything.
man.
Alright, next up is Harkana.
Tyr is down!
Ow.
Tyr is down!
Arcana?
Oh, sorry. No,
I was
you
gonna
are
say,
up
it
next.
In this case, I know
my
I'm
turn.
You're up next. How much?
Okay.
Dave hasn't gone yet.
Yes, Dave is up next.
I
sorry.
ran to him. He has to do something first.
I'm casting Guiding Bolt
Okay.
at Zarkana. He is within range.
Zarthon.
Zarthon, where the hell his name is.
Xanathar?
Xanathar.
I was like, you're like, Zarkana. I was like, who?
Like, I wrote this down so I would remember.
I'm
it's
making
Xanathar.
I'm making
Zordon. His name is obviously
I'm making
Zoro.
I'm
We
making
really don't care what his name is. We just want him to die.
Okay. I'm
Alright.
making a ranged spell attack against him.
Okay, what's the range?
120 feet. 11.
That is not going to hit.
Well, there goes a wasted spell slot.
Alright, now next up is Tyr.
This is bad. This is very, very bad.
11.
Hey, there you go. You got
There you go, it's a success. Next up is Harkana.
The best I can do right now is start running towards that potion.
Okay.
So I'm running up the center of the room there. I get 25 feet, and I take out
She's
my
got to
short
run 3
bow.
times to make it there.
And then I'm aiming at the one that's kind of hurt decently, because I have a better chance of hitting him and
Alright, go ahead.
maybe getting close to knocking him out. We've got, 8 plus 2 is...
Don't forget you had disadvantage.
So you have to roll it.
Yes. I was going to say,
Sure.
whatever it is, if 10 couldn't cut it, then 6 certainly can't.
Yeah, you shoot
You whiffed.
and it misses him.
Hold on.
No.
Yeah, it misses him and it misses the other skeleton and Xanathar.
It lands in the gold.
Nobody.
Yeah, it does land in the gold.
Wow! I shoot all the way 140 feet, but I didn't hit
Okay,
nobody.
who's up next?
Hey,
Next
Nab.
up is the skeleton she was aiming at, who is going
I hauled
to
back and missed.
he's going to try and shoot back. So 6 versus AC,
Nope.
not going to cut it.
Nope.
He shoots and it glances off the wall to your left. Next up is the other skeleton, who is also going to try and shoot you, who also gets 6 versus AC. It also glances off the wall.
I'm impressed.
Next up is Xanathar. He's going to use shield.
He's running out of options.
So
We've been...
next up is the really hurt skeleton, who is also going to try
Oh
to
my
shoot.
god.
13 versus AC.
You got it.
7.
No.
You're down.
I tried.
All right.
So hard.
Okay, we might
Next
be in a
up
little
is
bit
Dave.
And this is why
We
I love
might,
you.
we might be in trouble.
Mm-hmm.
I have 1 spell slot left,
Huzzah.
which means that's all I can use to heal.
Of that
Heal
and a
her,
potion.
have her run.
I don't have a potion on me.
He does.
Oh, yeah. I run to her,
Okay.
25 feet.
We're going to go to Harkana and then...
I will cast Cure Wounds on her.
Okay.
Yay.
Better appreciate this, and we better win this battle.
Oh, yeah.
What am I rolling that for?
Mm-mm.
I'm getting you 20 health points back.
Woohoo!
So, 8 points of damage.
Damage.
No.
It,
I'm sorry, not damage.
she's super dead.
I'm sorry, not damage. What I meant to say,
Ran
health.
up and
8 points
stabbed
of
my
health.
lifeless
You're at 8
corpse.
HP. Okay.
You're at 8
With the nice,
HP.
this is the
I'm at
nice
spell
of healing.
slots.
I stab you for 8 damage. Shit.
Alright, Tyr, you are up. I need you to make a death saving throw.
Well, goodbye to that spell that I wanted to use.
17.
Alright.
I'm sorry.
Next up is Harkana. You are back up.
If you
What are you
had
going to do?
died, I would have gone for that attack again. but
I
whatever.
say probably have done something better than simply.
Now I have
Wake
to
me up
use
again.
other things.
Wake me.
Oh, this might
before
actually
dawn.
do something I want.
I'm running towards the throne, so
Okay.
now and
We're doing our darndest to try and reach you, bud.
I'm floating in.
You'll live. You'll live. She can reach you in
what's
her
your
next turn.
distance?
50 now. I've ran 25 the first time,
Uh-huh.
25 the second time.
Okay,
I have
so
now ran
she's
50
so you're
feet
only 20
into
feet
the
away.
room.
She's 20 feet away.
20
her next
feet away
turn,
from him.
Her next turn, she can get
And
to you.
70 feet away from them, so
Yep,
I'm
so-
taking out that short bow again.
Okay.
So yeah, I take aim at
That's
the
terrifying.
skeleton that is kind of wounded. Yeah,
Okay, go ahead.
same skeleton. 5.
Not gonna hit. And
another
because he's not right, I mean, he's right by Xanathar, but you're kind of shooting to the right, so it's not, nobody else has
It's
to try and
whiffing all
dodge
the
it.
way.
It's gonna miss him. Alright,
Yay.
next up is one of the skeletons who is going to try to shoot at you. However, because you were kind of running at the throne, he will have disadvantage. 13 versus AC.
He still gets me anyways.
Okay, and that is gonna
I
You better not
almost
die.
got. I almost missed.
be 8. You are
Oh
down.
my god, you're done.
Well, that's it.
And I
Alright,
very much.
Next up is the other skeleton.
I'm
Yeah, you're way back there.
45 feet away. from
He
the
is
throne.
just going to be readied up for whatever happens next.
Alright.
Xanathar is up. He's going to cast Shield on himself again. It is now
Oh, it's
the
a
other
skeleton's
skeleton's
turn.
turn.
Yep.
He is just going to ready up for whatever happens next. And now it is Dave's turn.
Dave's gonna run his 30 feet just past her towards the throne.
Okay.
And I'm going to ready the dodge action, actually. I focus on avoiding attacks till start my next turn. Any attack roll made against me has disadvantage if I can see the attacker, and I make dexterity saving throws with advantage.
Okay. Next up is Tyr.
That's a 15.
You're back up, you got a health point!
Yay!
There you go.
So I'm gonna take this
Would
moment to drink my potion.
Okay.
Can he do that?
Can you do
In
what?
the same turn he gets back?
I'm gonna let, because drinking a potion is just like,
A thing? Okay.
it's just like
All right.
that, I'm gonna let him drink it, so I need to roll 1d4 plus 2.
1. So just in Tyr's mind, there were Valkyries coming for him. The first one, they came down and were like, "Hey, dude, we're gonna take you to Valhalla." He's like, "Fuck this shit." First one, he swats at one. They start flying away a little bit. They're like, "Come on, man, don't you want to go to paradise?" Second saving throw, he swats again, and they fly a little higher. And they're like, "Oh, come on, dude, why are you doing this to us?" And everybody's like, "Get the fuck out of here!" And then he wakes up. He's like, "Whoa, that was a hell of a dream."
That was trippy, I need a drink. So it's 2d4 plus 2?
So that's 5 plus 2, so
7.
So I have 8 health points. Holy crap!
Good.
That's exactly where she was at when she died.
We need
And then Xanther was gonna be like, "Hey, buddy, I'm just gonna."
Nope, you're dead.
Arcana, you are up next.
Yay!
roll a 20 and you're back up.
Yay!
No.
Oh, that's
16
still a
is still better
save.
than what I usually do.
So if I get just as a clarification,
Mhm.
if I get 3 saving throws, 3 successful ones,
Yep.
without 1 failing,
It doesn't
back
matter.
up.
It doesn't. They don't count against each other at all.
Yeah, no, there's
it's
no...
just
It's to
which
see
one
which one
is
you roll
for,
first.
If you
All
roll
right.
the successes first, you get the
Next
health
up is Skeleton. He's going to try and shoot it.
point. Is he prone behind that thing or in that?
He's going to shoot
throne?
it here.
I'm just.
It's disadvantage, so
10 versus AC. Ricochet.
Get it out of here.
Alright, another one's going to shoot at you. 14 versus AC.
Oh gosh darn it! Hey! Resistant
That's
to.
right. Are you still raged? Or is
Has
that
it
just a
been a minute?
general thing?
wait, no, that goes away if he falls
Like-
unconscious.
Oh. Can I? And that's a standard action, isn't it? Or is that a?
The rage?
Yeah.
I do not know.
That's a bonus action.
Could I have raged the?
I will say,
You
let's
have-
say that you woke up and you were
Oh my!
really pissed off.
Yeah, because the freaking Valkyries. Get off of me! Oh my god!
So you were at
He
4
fought to
HP.
become alive again. He just woke up.
He woke up in a rage.
Yeah, you have a total of 2 rages, so you did get to use your second.
All right, yes,
So
your second.
that's-
You have no more rages if you lose this rage. And
Well, if
least
I
it's
lose
a-
this rage, then I officially think we're done with this. That we're
Yeah,
done with this.
no,
freaking
I have
battle.
hope.
this other skeleton is going to also try to take a pot shot at you.
Yay.
14 versus.
Hold on, we haven't done damage yet.
Wasn't it 7 plus 3?
4 damage.
I think he's
2 damage.
2 damage. You are at 2 health.
Yeah.
You're at 2 health, bud.
Ooh. Next up is Xanathor, who's going to
Xanathor's
use shield on himself.
That coward!
Don't call him coward, fucker. Don't call him a coward. He's gonna come after you,
You are
bro.
a coward, you
Next
ugly
up
piece
is
of junk.
another skeleton. This skeleton is going to ready himself up, protect Xanathor. Next up is Dave.
I'm not concerned. I'm gonna run up right behind that throne and crouch down.
Okay.
I'm right behind this. I'm 50 feet away from Xanathar. I'm casting Sacred Flame.
Okay.
He does have shield, but this has nothing to do with AC. He has to throw a dexterity saving throw. And it's radiant damage, just so you're aware.
Okay.
So if he has vulnerability... Damn it!
17.
It doesn't matter.
18.
18? Doesn't matter. He beat my
Okay.
DC.
You go up there and whiff.
I don't
It's-
go up anywhere. I just go...
Alright, next up is Tyr.
Well, I'm gonna take a shot at the skeleton in front of Xanathar.
Alright.
Okay.
So I can see if I can bounce it off him and hit some other people because.
I'm glad Sacred Flame is a cantrip. That 20... That's double damage!
Alright, so,
Finally!
You just jumped out from behind the throne wall Link style from Breath of the Wild and shot an ancient arrow.
you shoot it, it hits that skeleton, it hits another skeleton, and it hits another skeleton. It hits all 3 of them, but it
Remember
does not hit Xanathar.
Because it was
You're
at
doing
an
double
angle. In order to
damage.
hit all 3 of
You
them
kind of,
skeletons,
it
was
ricochets
an
off their
angle.
bones into the other bones of the other dudes.
Yay!
So do I roll?
You roll for double damage with an
And then add the
and then add your
dexterity.
So 3, 6
6,
plus 2.
7, 8 damage.
Do I do
Proficiency
No.
is not applied to damage. So 8 damage.
You hit 3 frickin' skeletons with 1 pot shot. You just linked that, baby. That was
2
beautiful.
of the skeletons crumble to a pile of bones.
Yay!
Can I?
Next up is Harkana.
Yay!
Get a 20. Come on.
Or
Not so
5.
great one.
You remember, that's how I usually do it when I'm trying to save myself from death.
Next
I'm gonna
up-
die!
Get out of here.
Next up is
Go
the
out.
skeleton. He is going to get in front of Xanathor. Wow, I don't even remember my own guy's name.
Xanathar.
It's Xarthemis.
Is it really?
It's Xarthemis.
Look, that's what I wrote up there, and then he told me no, so I wrote the new one down there. And what the-
Xarthemis.
I have this right all
Where
the
does
time.
Xanathor come from?
I don't know anymore.
People trying to
Kingdom
say
Hearts.
Zarthamis and not getting it right.
Xanthamore comes from
That's Xehanort.
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 No,
Close enough.
Zarthemis is going... Or no, he's going to again... Sorry, the skeleton is going to stand in front of Zarthemis and protect him.
This is freaking.
Especially when,
this
you
is
know, one of
amazing. I
them
love
isn't
this battle.
playing
This
for
is
the
so much
very
fun.
first time, too.
This is beautiful. We've all gone down. We've all got back up. Some of us have gone down more than once.
get knocked
Zarthemis is going to use shield.
My turn,
The
I'm guessing?
end.
Yes, next up is Dave.
Okay, I'm going to cast Sacred Flame again. You have to make a dexterity saving throw. What am I doing?
12.
Yeah, he missed.
Okay.
Or I hit him, I should
Reversing
say.
the die, that's
So I
what you're
roll a
doing.
D8 radiant damage.
1d8.
1d8. 5 radiant damage.
Okay. Next up is Tyr. You have a skeleton and Zarthemis.
Is the skeleton right in front of Xarthemis?
Yes, he is.
So let's take another pot shot. And
Okay.
that is a 19.
19. Okay. You hit the skeleton. Go ahead and deal damage.
4.
He is incredibly hurt. Alright, Harkana.
10. I told you I'm bad at that.
Next up is the skeleton. He is going to try and take a shot at Dave
And Dave, who's behind the
throne.
throne.
So disadvantage. 7 versus...
No, that's not
yep,
gonna do it.
That's what I thought. Alright, he shoots and it ricochets off of the throne. Next up is Zarthemis. On his turn, he stands there looking intimidating. However, you hear from behind you a loud thundering noise.
Okay, we turn to. I turn to see what's behind us.
Okay.
I just look back.
Next up is
Me.
Dave. You look behind you. There's the down body of your friend and the doors.
Not a thing, huh?
Not a thing.
Just a sound. Disembodied sound in the air.
I'm scared.
You need to take out this. You need to take out this skeleton, and then I will run up to Xarthemis, and I will eat his lunch. I will grab his bagged lunch.
Don't you have extra attack?
Yes.
Why didn't you run up to begin with? You could hit them both.
Because I have disadvantage. If the skeleton decides to go all willy-nilly and hit me, he has advantage on throws. But if I don't even care.
Don't have to be
If
so
I
loud.
run at Zarth, if that skeleton's down, I can go ape shit crazy on Xarthemis.
Assuming he doesn't have sacred or flame blade or something.
I don't give two shits.
He's just waiting to run at.
I've been waiting this whole
Can
match.
you even make it that far? You're 50 feet away, dude.
Because you looked back at the noise that he conjured, any attack that you're going to make on your turn here, I will give you disadvantage on.
Well, it's a good thing I'm
Yes, you are
casting
probably
something that
distracted.
doesn't use advantage or disadvantage for my roll.
So hit that skeleton with
Good job.
sacred flame, buddy boy.
Why would I hit the skeleton? I should end this guy.
Okay.
Because if you hit the skeleton, you'll end him, and then I'll be able to run at him because I won't have anybody shooting freaking arrows at me.
Except the guy who's got level 2 spells.
Listen, Ash, I gotta get home. I gotta go to work
Goblins nearly
tomorrow.
kill us to
Fine.
begin
Me
with.
too.
First rule.
Right
Make
now.
the skeleton throw a
You didn't
dexterity
even look
saving
at the
throw.
spells.
Okay.
That's gonna do it.
Nothing happens.
Not a damn thing happens.
Alright, next
There's a
up
waste of
is
sacred flame.
Tyr.
Wait, the skeleton doesn't die from sacred flame?
It didn't hit him.
It didn't
he
hit
made
him,
a dexterity saving throw. And
Well, then
missed.
I'm gonna freaking hit the skeleton with my arrow.
Okay.
Oh, 20 again.
18.
Okay, that is, hold on. Oh wait.
That's
I
20.
didn't give him
Hopefully
the thing
you
anyway.
don't
Yeah, you
die.
hit him.
4 plus
4?
2.
He crumbles to a pile of, bone dust.
Then I start running at Xehanort because I didn't...
Zarthemis.
Xarthemis.
30 feet.
So you're 20 feet away from him now.
Yep.
Next up is Xarthemis.
I'm going to
her.
fucking die. I don't
Wait,
know
no,
saving
that's
throw.
right. Make your saving throw.
I was gonna say, it's me trying to still not die right now.
She's
and
dead.
a fail. I'm
She is
dead.
Dead.
I died.
Next
Some
up.
battles take sacrifice.
Alright, next up is Xarthemis.
He totally did that.
Xarthemis
I don't know. He had to
floats
choose.
up to the top of the room.
Oh, God.
Golly.
And that is the end of his turn.
Great.
My
Alright,
turn.
It is
I'm
Dave's
using
turn.
Sacred Flame on Xarthemis.
Okay.
But
Make
it's
your
also
saving
the
throw.
thing, he chose this very last character too, before you
This
guys
is
came,
such a-
so...
It's a good thing it's a cantrip.
Yep, nothing happens. Alright.
Are there any bodies on the floor? Any
There's a goblin
piles of
skeletons.
Potion, dude.
However, there is a goblin over there. His corpse is there, and there is a potion of healing.
Okay,
You might
I'm
want to
gonna-
take out that skeleton first, though.
The skeleton's dead. That's why I ran over there.
Yeah.
The only
yeah.
opponent you have left is Xarthemis,
hanging in the middle
Alright,
of the air.
so I'm
who
gonna...
is up in the air,
Oh
pretty
wait,
much by
and
the
you're
ceiling.
dead. I was gonna, I'm gonna run over to the
Yeah,
goblin,
you were too
and
late
I
on
am
that
going
one.
to drink deep of the potion.
Alright,
Yep.
roll me a 2d4 plus 2.
So 4, so 6.
Are you going to
6.
shoot your bow
You
at the
gain
guy?
6 HP, you are at 8 HP.
Is that a
Your action?
Is that my action, or can I shoot my bow at him too?
Well, you can shoot your bow at him.
I'm gonna shoot an arrow at him.
He's going to go...
I'm sure it's an actual action, but I'm gonna say screw that.
road, bloody. I'm going to shoot you. I'm going to shoot you.
I made a mistake anyways. Go ahead and shoot.
Not him. 15. That is a 17.
That'll hit.
3 plus 2. Okay, yeah.
So you
I
deal
have
5 damage. Alright, next up is Xarthemis. Alright, so Xarthemis is still floating in the air. However, one of the skeletons seems to reanimate.
Thank
Next
you.
up is Dave.
You deal with the skeleton. I'll deal with Maximus Dorkicus up near the freaking ceiling. Thank God! Okay. Now, radiant damage. 8 radiant damage.
You hit him with radiant damage. Next up is now Tyr.
How's he looking, by the way?
Hurt for sure.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a swing at that Skelbro
Okay.
with my axe.
Okay.
That's a 20.
Oh,
Okay.
damn.
You run at him, and you wind up and give the, most vicious swing of your life.
You're so over these skeletons.
Your axe goes through it like nothing, like butter.
I'm sick of these motherfucking skeletons in this motherfucking crypt.
And the illusion disappears.
Oh, he got you with an illusion.
Yeah.
Oh, clever.
We wasted a 20
Clever
on an
girl.
illusion.
Next up is Xarthemis.
Xarthemis genius.
Yeah.
You're almost sure you're I'll take
I
that.
wasted a 20 on an illusion.
Yeah.
All right.
All right. He floats down to the ground.
Oh, great. Erase.
Is going to take a swing at Tyr with his quarterstaff.
Oh, he's got a quarterstaff.
11 versus AC.
Oh,
Get that weak shit out of here.
Told you it was only
He
a 1
hits you with a quarterstaff, and you just kind of
glances off.
snort,
You're just staring down at this guy like...
staring down at him with your arms
I had
crossed.
a 20. What are you doing?
Right, ready?
What are you...
Next up
Is it Dave?
Dave.
Use the thing and make another dexterity saving throw. Sacred Flame again. And it just puffed in smoke and nothing
Right,
happened.
ready?
I'm a weak cleric, let me tell you what.
Next up is Tyr.
I'm gonna swing my axe at them. It's a strength check, so I get.
How many rounds has it been
advantage.
since he did that rage? Because he only gets a minute, and that's 10 rounds. I guess it hasn't been quite 10 rounds.
I don't think
it's been like
10
5.
rounds.
Let's say it's been 5. He's got 5 more rounds before it wears out.
We're gonna go with the 8.
8 versus AC?
No,
Or,
it's 8 plus whatever.
It's 8 plus 4 plus 2, so that's 14 plus AC against AC.
You swing, and he catches your axe's blade in his quarterstaff. It doesn't cut through it, it just gauges in it a little bit
All right, well,
and shoves it back.
Gauges?
can I do? I'm gonna do a reckless attack.
You already did your first attack.
Okay, yeah, so don't worry about it. I thought it was a
All right.
attack
And
thing.
you don't have extra attack.
Next up is Xarthemis, who's going to take another swing at you with his quarterstaff.
The
I hope
one
he
that
bonks
has
me
the
again.
axe gouged in it.
Hey, he has to take a disadvantage because he's trying to pull his quarterstaff off of my axe.
Does he?
Yeah, he told
He
me that.
described it as the axe was gouged into the quarterstaff, and then he ended it there. The axe is
Critical fail.
right there in the quarterstaff.
His quarterstaff
Yes.
is still wedged in your axe.
Yes.
It is now
Yes.
Dave's turn.
Let's try that one more time. Sacred Flame.
Okay.
Come on!
14.
You really need to practice those snaps there, buddy.
Okay.
It doesn't help that my
All right,
DC's
next
only
up is
13.
Yeah.
That is a 19.
I could run up to him and
Plus
beat
4
the shit out of him
plus 2.
with...
Okay.
So
No,
I'm going to
actually,
say
no, I
that it
couldn't.
hits.
Okay, you're using your axe.
Yep. That is a 10 plus
Holy
4, so 14 damage.
You, pull your axe back, and he loses his grip on his quarterstaff,
Yes.
which you then grab and detach from your axe, and you take the quarterstaff,
What now?
smash him across the side of the head, and then take the axe and cleave him
Yay.
across the middle of his body. And he falls to the ground in a pile of dust.
Finally!
Companion, but we
You
finally
now
won.
defeated
I have no part of
Xarthemis.
this, but
Yeah.
still, finally.
Good
There is
lord.
a pile of gold in the back of the room. Among the treasure are various items made of black diamond that are gilded with intricate designs. Among them is a sword with a ruby encrusted in the center of the pommel, a wine glass, a shield, a tome of great value, and a king's crown fashioned with a mask.
While he is looking over the treasure, I
Yes.
take out the wolf skin, and I grab our gnome friend, and I wrap her up in the wolf skin, and
We burn her.
Whoa!
as is Viking tradition.
Of course.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how we were going.
All right.
I'll take the shield, definitely.
Do you
And
want
the
the
crown.
sword?
I can't use the sword, I'm not proficient.
And there's also, I would say, there is the sword,
It's
the
a
wine
really
glass,
cool book.
shield, a tome, and a crown.
What's a tome? What
With
is
a
that?
mask.
A book, a big fat book.
I'll take
I
the
told
tome.
you.
The crown with the
It's a
mask.
tome. I'll take
The
the
mask is
crown.
attached to the
I'll
crown.
take the crown and mask, the tome, and the shield if you want the wine glass and the sword, and you can have a lot more gold.
As you all pick up this loot and go to put it in your bags, Dave goes and grabs the crown with the mask. And as he grabs it, a pulsating darkness erupts from the mask, and the throne behind you shatters. The torches lining the
It's not like I can
walls,
miss anything.
flames, all turn to a cold white, and a rumbling occurs by the throne. And out of the black diamond throne prison rises the true dark shadow form of Xarthemis. The mask and the sword fly away from you into his possession. A ravenous dark laughter erupts from the creature. And without so much as a word or a pause, rockets out of the crypt directly up to the surface. Behind you, the burned ashes of Harkana begin to swirl around with dark magic, and her body is back alive. But
What?
not quite the same.
No, obviously not.
So she's on.
There is a dark energy about her,
Oh no.
and without a word, she leaves.